I'm Toby, and this is Wellness on Screen. So today, we are looking at Inside Out 2, a film I actually haven't seen, and I don't think you've seen it.
Nope.
Right, and so this is kind of different. What we've got set up and queued up today is the crew has got us a bunch of clips to look at. Do you have any credentials?
No. We have to have credentials to do this? Yes, I do.
What? Tell. What are you?
We're both licensed clinical therapists
That's true.
in the state of California.
That's true. And we work together.
We do. We work together.
Well, actually, I saw Inside Out 1, and I really liked it.
I
Did you see
never
that
saw
one?
it, no.
No, you didn't see it? Oh, no, it's really super sweet. At the time, I remember my clients, especially my teenage clients, would come to me and they want to talk about it, and I thought, oh, no, I got to watch this film.
I do need to watch it because
No, it's good.
my
It's good.
clients have raved about it.
Yeah.
Just said what a great film it is. So
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Are you ready to jump into some clips?
I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. So if you haven't seen this,
it,
yeah.
now's your chance to.
Yeah. Just.
You have time to think about this after camp. Now, where did
Love
Bree and
that.
Grace go?
Animation. Yeah,
Oh,
let it
there
know.
they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Wait,
Totally.
aren't those traitors dead to us?
Our best friends? No. Whoa, hey! Are you okay? Everybody act regular. It's Valentina Ortiz.
We gotta say something.
Hey, hi.
Okay.
I'm
So I'm
Val.
already
No,
seeing
you're
something
first.
you haven't,
Captain,
you
you
don't
set
know
the
about this.
all-time gold record
All
as a
those
junior
little
here at
characters,
your
those are in
college
her
readiness
head.
gate.
Those are
Why
different
are we
emotions.
saying
Yeah.
So uncool. Why are we still holding her?
Like me.
Oh, you're the one Coach told us about. Riley, from Michigan, right?
It's Minnesota,
No,
sweetie.
we cannot.
Like that's all that
correct
self-talk,
Val
you know,
Ortiz.
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah, that's
But
me.
outwardly, you can't
Riley
even see
from
that.
good
That's
old
right.
Michigan.
Trying to be cool.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch
Orange is not my color.
Maybe sometimes how much is going on in
All
her
this
head, you know?
internal,
I'm just
yeah.
such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
huge fan of yours, and now here I am meeting you face to face. Okay, how can I help? I can take notes, get coffee, manage your calendar, walk your dog, carry your things, watch
Oh
you
man,
sleep.
Wow.
there's a lot going
you
on.
have
A lot of
of
Well,
manic
this
traffic.
interaction is actually
Maybe you could
happening.
just stay
Yeah.
in one
The other
place.
person has no idea.
Just call my name, and I'm here for you.
Okay, love that. And what was your name again?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can get ahead of myself. I'm anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to
Anxiety.
be here. Where
I
can I,
love
put
the
my
hair.
stuff?
I love the actual whole,
What do you mean,
like,
we?
color scheme,
I wish
everything.
I was as tall as all of you.
Who the heck are you?
I'm Envy.
Envy.
Look at your hair.
Oh yeah, not happening.
Look at her hair. We need hair like that.
Oh my gosh. I
How
love the red
someone
in your
stays
hair.
focused, I have no idea.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah,
all the things that
yeah.
go on sometimes.
Hey, maybe when I make the team, I can join Team Redhead too. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh. That maybe wasn't.
Okay, who's this guy?
What's your name, big fella?
That's embarrassment. He's not really big on eye contact or like talking.
It's
but he's a
great
really
how
sweet guy.
Disney
Well,
has just
welcome to
got
headquarters,
Yeah.
these sort of like,
embarrassments.
it's almost like
Oh,
exactly
do
what you
it.
would
No.
think of would be the,
Personification.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
just sort
You
of
got a
brought
red
to
sweaty
life.
palm there, buddy.
Hey, you want to come with me, actually? You can meet some of the other Firehawks.
Oh, this is exciting, but we can't let her know we're excited.
Yeah,
I love too how
sounds good.
big embarrassment
What
is
emotion was
compared to
that?
the other
That's
characters, because
ennui.
teens often are
On
so
what?
struggling with that, you know?
For sure.
It's what you would call
Every little
boredom.
misstep.
Well, come on up here.
Oh,
Onward.
what do we have?
Am I saying right? Onward. No. Oh, nicknames. I'm gonna call you Wee Wee.
No.
How are you driving?
Console app.
Hey, stop it. That's enough.
Now, I know new emotions can sometimes feel unhelpful at first, and you just wanna say to them, why are
New
you so
emotions.
annoying? But I've learned that every emotion is good for Riley. Even this turkey.
That's really cool,
Okay,
right?
fine.
You never see this in film. Almost never,
Cool,
right?
lead the way.
You see
All right,
wild
grab yourself
emotions,
and
people
follow.
acting crazy, but you don't see a character that is sort of
Val is our
affirming to young
future.
Yes,
people.
I agree completely.
Emotions
We
are
need good
okay.
friends,
Right,
or else
right.
we'll be total-
So you think this is realistic, the way that this anxiety thing is being portrayed here?
Yeah, I do. I think that, obviously anxiety works in different ways for different people, but you really get a sense as to, okay, in that moment, what was going on under the surface?
Mm-hmm.
There are all these like emotions and a lot of intense feelings going on.
I think it's cool too how the characters have sort of different vibes and different shapes and different, facial expressions, different hair. I mean, anxiety is this sort of orange, kind of bodied, young lady with this crazy hair, I mean, you can
Very
see
cool.
how it stands out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It stands out. But then you have embarrassment next to it, just this huge sort of thing that just, I could just imagine embarrassment just sort of blocking out the light in the room in a
Yeah.
sense. It's like, I gotta hide behind
Right.
that
Or
feeling.
what was that depression where the character was lying down and was like lethargic? and
That's boredom.
Was that boredom?
That's boredom.
Because I kind of interpreted it as depression.
Uh-huh.
Somebody was lying down, didn't have any energy.
They said anxiety was new in here. Like that's a new emotion that had just emerged. It's kind of an interesting idea. Do you think anxiety emerges, this person seems, 13, 14. Do you think it
Right.
emerges right there?
No, I think it can get started at much younger ages.
It depends what life you're living, right? I mean,
Yeah.
what kind of home are you in?
For
What kind of
sure.
life situation,
What's
circumstance?
going on if you're
Yeah.
getting bullied at school and you're a first grader, Let's say someone cannot keep up with the group. Maybe they can't run as fast as other students, or, they can't do things as well as other students. That it could certainly, come up much earlier.
One of the key things that I see is that, and in my own life too, I was terrified as a teen about so many things I was anxious about. And it really shaped who I thought I was, my sense of myself. And it really shaped and influenced the things that I would do. And I would think, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do that because I don't want to embarrass myself, or I'm too anxious, I'm going to make it, I'm going to screw it up, or, et cetera, et cetera. But what I didn't realize then is I actually need to lean into that anxiety and not allow that anxiety to make my decisions for me,
Absolutely. Anxiety is manageable, and we definitely want to lean into it and really gradually expose ourselves and use the right coping skills, the right strategies at the right time, but definitely lean into it.
But how do you explain that to a teenager, who's just run by emotions? They're experiencing, even if they had anxiety as a younger person, definitely they reach into teen years, all that complicated world that they're facing in middle school or in high school. How do you tell a teenager, lean into anxiety?
Well, it's kind of like, if you don't know how to drive and you don't have a driver's license, well, it might seem overwhelming and very, very stressful at the very beginning. But as you practice, as you get experience, as you learn techniques, that is something that you can do without much anxiety with practice.
And actually, what I really like about the way this film is depicting emotions is the challenge for this young lady is to learn to get comfortable with the spectrum of emotions, with all of these different emotions. Anger, it's intense. It's happening. She didn't express it, but wow, that was going off in her head.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
But it has some
We're
value.
all dealing with it. No, it has lots of value.
It has
actually.
some value.
Oh, I would say lots. It's a survival thing.
Yeah. But there's a tipping point too. There's a turning point where too much or how we interpret things can magnify a situation or escalate it, which can kind of cause a downward spiral. So learning how to manage it, learning how to interpret things in a healthy way can keep it within, healthy levels.
The takeaway here is anxiety isn't the villain. It's not the bad guy. That little depiction of anxiety, she's not the bad guy, but anxiety can feel so intense that we really want to run from it, And so anxiety's not the villain. We just got to make sure, it's sort of a protector in a way, anxiety. We just need to make sure that we're not giving it so much power that we can't live our lives. And also, we got to, as we work through it, we become more comfortable with anxiety, we're more resilient. We're stronger.
Absolutely.
We feel like we can do things that maybe before we felt like we couldn't do.
Is this unique to teenagers, adolescents?
We don't. Everyone's experiencing anxiety. I think what's unique for teens, though, is, their brains are just wiring. They're starting to experience, high levels of anxiety that they haven't experienced before. The families kept them protected, but now they're in middle school and they're dealing with all this drama. And so it is a unique challenge. It really is the way this clip depicts. It's a new emotion at this level.
Great job, anxiety. I stepped back, you stepped in, you got Riley back
So
on track.
that's
Now
cool.
I'm ready to step back.
That is cool.
but
That
that
having
was
that
just part one of
conversation
my
with
plan.
your anxiety as though anxiety is your
A
friend
good
almost.
plan has
Right.
many parts, Joy.
Okay, ladies, we're gonna form your teams for the rest of camp. Now split yourselves down the middle. Team 1 on the right, team 2 on the left.
Let's do this. One more time on the same team, right? Right.
The pressure of sports. The pressure of sports. Being picked, being left.
Oh, yeah.
Joy, we have to plan for the future.
Anxiety. Let's plan for the future. Set a
Negative
hockey game.
self-talk.
Move those feet. Val's on team 1, you want to be on team 1, let's go.
I do a lot of
She made
planning.
a promise to her friends. She's not gonna break it.
Oh, you're so right, Joy.
No, you can't have that. Put that back.
Anxiety. I got to make sure everything's gonna be okay.
Joy, I don't
I
know
gotta
the
run.
step, but it has to be done.
Putting everybody off. So that's interesting too, how one anxiety can really affect all the others.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Look at, they're all like,
They're all
It's scary,
interconnected.
but-
Yeah.
but what?
button pushing. That's another cool metaphor, right?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
pushing my buttons.
All right, welcome to our team, Michigan.
All that, yet she looks cool and calm.
That is not Riley.
I know. It's a better Riley.
A Riley who won't be alone next year.
We build her a new sense of self.
Ah,
a
new sense of
brand
self.
new
Interesting.
No, no, no! You can't go down there with that.
Over my dead flaming body.
I am truly
So I can't tell if
sorry.
this is
I
like
was so looking forward
anxiety is doing something good here, or anxiety is actually like, I need to
Riley's
protect you.
like,
Let
Yeah.
us hide.
Yeah.
Let us turn.
Requires
Let us
more
shift
sophisticated
away.
Emotions than all of you. You just aren't what she needs anymore, Joy.
Oh, she doesn't need joy. That doesn't sound right.
Bottle us up? Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, so we don't want to let anxiety rule our world.
Yeah.
This is what I'm seeing. Look at
Bottling
everybody's
up.
trapped now, and anxiety is in charge.
Yeah.
Not a good thing.
Okay.
Actually, it's
don't
anxiety
worry,
and
Riley,
embarrassment,
you're
I
in
think,
good hands.
and
Now,
boredom.
Let's change everything
Shame.
about you.
Can anxiety make us lose our sense of ourself? I mean, that looks like what was going on here. That anxiety wants to replace it for some reason.
It can definitely rattle a person, especially an adolescent or even an adult. Anxiety is like this internal pressure that can just kind of like blow once it gets to a certain, tipping point.
Anxiety based on fear wants to totally rewrite this young lady's, personality type,
Right.
sense of self, so that, I don't know, what is she going to be? Is she going to be afraid literally all the time? Is she going to hide somewhere and never come out?
I think there was a point there where she was labeling her emotions. She was like, anxiety, anxiety. I like that because, when we label our emotions, we get distance from those emotions, and we recognize that they are not us. They're just temporary
Yeah.
mental
Name it.
events.
Naming it.
Name it,
Yeah.
name it, label it. And when we do that, we create some space. I mean, you could journal about those feelings. You could write them on paper. You could talk about them with a friend or an adult or a parent or a teacher, a school counselor. Get them out. Don't bottle them up.
That happens to me sometimes. And so what I need to do in that moment is name it. Okay, wait, what's happening here? Why am I feeling so anxious? What is this? Okay, yeah, all right. Then I'm gonna reframe it. Is this really how things are? Is this really how things should be right now? And then if I can, I'm gonna confront it because, I think of in this situation, do I really need to be this afraid? Do I really need to sort of bottle up all of my other emotions and shuffle them off? Do I
Right.
really need to do that? Why? Why do I need to do that?
Anxiety is really fear magnified.
Right.
And so what we want to do is get grounded and put things in a healthy perspective. You're exactly right. The right amount of anxiety can be helpful and beneficial and even healthy. I think the problem is that when people get anxious, they tend to magnify the anxiety and spiral downward into a state of panic sometimes.
We talked about panic in our Ted Lasso series.
Lasso series.
The first episode was all about panic.
Yeah.
And that was some intense stuff. I'm not seeing panic attacks right now in Inside Out, but definitely when panic takes completely over or anxiety takes over, but actually that character wouldn't look as cute if that young lady was having panic. I don't know what the character would look like, but it would be dark and it would be brooding and it
Right.
would be,
Panic is really
terrifying.
the next level
Yeah.
of anxiety.
That's how we know this young lady isn't having panic attacks, because that character's too cute for that.
Well, and that begs the question, can someone have a panic attack and not really show it on the outside.
Oh, for sure.
And I think that absolutely
I've
can
done
happen.
that dozens of times. Well, I don't think they're in the glass jar anymore. Somehow they got out of that.
We need to help Riley prepare. Now's the time to send up every possible thing that could go wrong. We are
Well, that's
looking
kinda cool.
to the future. Every possible mistake she could make.
Gotta think about every possible
Come on,
thing that can
17.
go wrong.
I'm not seeing anything from you.
A lot of magnifying going on.
Riley misses an open goal. Coach writes about her notebook. Yes! More like that.
Oh,
Oh no, they're
examples.
using
One
Riley's
example after
imagination
another.
against her.
A horrible
Val and her
ending.
friends like us now. But if we don't make the team, will they like us tomorrow?
Catastrophic
But
thoughts.
that is exactly. I mean, that's real life, right?
Okay,
We're
let's go to
having
number
those thoughts.
3. Rhea and Grace's team win, and we look stupid. Number 22, Val
Better not
passes
to try.
us and we
Negative self.
Better not to try.
We can't let her do this to Riley.
It's like kryptonite.
Shut this down.
In a sense.
Yeah.
love it. 37. Riley
Self-defeating.
hits the puck into her own net.
Why are you
It's interesting
throwing
how
me a
though
bone?
inside there's this effort to try to like get around this or to sort this out. Like it's happening at the same time somehow.
Sir, 81. That is not helping.
Riley paints her nails to match her jersey. Everybody copies her, and she is so cool.
Riley wears knee pads. We buy
How all the
flowers for
emotions are
losing
chipping
Yeah.
in a little bit to work together. I mean, that's
I
actually
can't
quite
always
cool.
Be the rage guy.
No, I liked it.
But he doesn't know it. He doesn't know his place.
I
Anger.
think you just don't understand the assignment. What? What? Who sent that projection to Riley?
Why would I know that?
I just love this embarrassment thing.
Yeah.
What is going
So
on?
that nose, actually, that nose is probably as close to mine as I've seen on a
Joy,
animated film.
I know you're in there. The mind police are on their way.
Well, I think we
mind
gave it our
police.
best shot.
Don't listen
Mine-
to anxiety. She's using these horrible projections to change Riley.
Joy, I'm doing this
I
for
wonder what
you.
emotion
This
that
all
is.
So Riley can be happy.
Like, what is that?
If you
The
wanted
one
her to be
standing up
happy,
like
then you
she is.
stop hurting her.
Or maybe that's just her true
Who's with
self.
me?
That's her
Yeah, it
her
could
true
be
self,
her,
right? Her
you know,
authentic self or her wise
Nothing?
mind, maybe.
Sorry, Joy.
Yeah. Maybe wise mind.
Yeah, I see you, 87. A cat. A little off topic, but I'll take it.
Like it's the
Who
best
else?
version of
Come on.
us,
What if
you
Riley
know?
is better than Val and then Val hates her?
Or
Like no
what if
ego, it
Riley's
seems
better
like
than
no,
Val
like
and
yeah, I'm
Val
coolest,
respects
I'm the best. It's just
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
like our
What if
full.
Riley is so bad she has to give
Confident.
up
Yeah.
hockey forever?
What if Riley does so well that the coach cries and the Olympics call and she rallies a weary nation to victory?
Right, that is
Reality is also a
amazing.
thing.
Reality is a thing. The person talking is Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting how Joy has such a big
And
role
I
here.
might not have interpreted it that way. I thought it was more like confidence or,
hmm
you know, authentic self.
I mean, I do love Joy. It's one of those things that's hard to. I don't know. I find with Joy, I mean, you know, it seems like you have it for a bit and then you kind of try to hold on to it and it sort of slips out of your hand. You
Yeah.
know, it's maybe all those other emotions, like we see in this film, all those other emotions kind of dominate the conversation.
Yeah.
And Joy doesn't really get the space.
There's a lot of emotional traffic. Anxiety is like a storm cloud that just moves in and just blocks all the light, you know, and it makes you feel cold and lonely and scared and
Isolated.
overwhelmed and isolated. So yeah, it's the product of negative thinking.
Well,
What
it's
it is.
survival. So there's all that, but it's when it's amplified and it takes control, like we're seeing here. That's where it becomes a big problem. Sometimes I have people will talk about Murphy's Law as though, you know, they're just destined to have everything bad happen, and I think that's that Murphy's Law character.
Right.
You know, that one in there that's just sure it's never going to work.
Exactly. You know, that's the pessimist or the pessimistic voice that creeps in and just tries to paint a picture that nothing is going to get better, everything is going to just fall apart, and
Right.
why bother, and
Right.
and so on and so forth. And this really ties in with how anxiety and depression feed off each other.
In the clip, anxiety says that it's doing all this for Joy's benefit,
Mhm.
right? And anxiety, I mean, anxiety strikes me as like super authentic here. This is what an anxious thought is, right? Oh, something bad, I need to protect. But what do you make of that? Do you
Well-
think that's
No.
that's real? Like anxiety really is protecting Joy?
Yeah, I think people think that if they keep their mind on a worrisome topic, that it's going to have, it ultimately is going to keep them safe.
Right.
Like I have a car alarm on my car, and if if something hits it and the car alarm goes off, well then I think that's beneficial. But if my car alarm goes off all the time, day and night,
All day, yeah.
how is that helping me?
Yeah. You ready for this last clip?
Absolutely.
Let's jump in. Interesting. Seems like
Self-doubt, inadequacy.
Yet here she is,
Yeah.
right in the mix. Oh, big body check.
Oof.
Anderson, penalty box. 2 minutes.
Grace, are you okay?
Interesting.
We heard Grace.
It all happened so fast. I didn't even see her.
Penalty box. We played hockey, didn't we? That's
Sure
the
did.
place
Spend a little bit
we
of time
spent
there.
some time in, yeah.
What did I do? No. I can fix it.
Interesting that anxiety's trying to fix it.
Fear of failure. There's almost a sense like
And
I can't
Joy,
make a mistake.
is this Joy drowning? I can't tell. Is it all the other emotions just sort of, oh, there she is, back to the surface.
Yeah.
But it seems like she's getting washed away, like
Yeah.
like as if this is like
Cascade.
the end of time for her.
Cascade of emotions.
Joy will be forever lost somehow. And all the other emotions as well. Found an island.
Bottoming out.
Well, maybe this is that moment of, oh. Yeah, Joy doesn't seem like she gives up. She's one of those.
Resilient.
She's more than Joy.
Yeah, for
She's more
sure.
than Joy. She's got a lot going.
She's joy and hope
Yeah.
and character.
Oh man, anxiety's just
Pressure.
losing it. Look at this.
Yeah. See
Oh,
the
this
pressure
is.
build.
Oh,
Breaking
this
point.
is it. So we said panic was going to look like something else, but this is anxiety when it gets into
Yeah.
panic. It's clearing everything off the deck with that like almost
She looks
tornado.
Like she's having a panic attack.
Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, the tornado.
Swirling.
Oh, Joy's gonna. That's so interesting that Joy appears in that moment.
It's almost
They're
like
all
these are-
holding on, trying to get that self replaced. Joy, they don't want
It's a
anxiety in
tornado
charge
coming.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she's like a superhero.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, yeah. She's way more than Joy.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh man.
In the eye of the storm.
Yeah. That confidence though to go in.
Yeah.
And look, anxiety's just petrified. She's absolutely
Yeah.
in that bad dream.
Yeah. Motionless.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Frozen.
again, anxiety's not the villain. Anxiety's actually trying to save, this young lady. But
You need to let her go.
But it's magnified to a point where
Yeah.
it's no longer serving
yeah.
the individual.
Yeah.
It's
And really the
Inhibiting.
antidote for the panic is that other voice, right? Coming back
Yes.
and going, it's okay. We're
Right.
gonna be all right.
the positivity.
Yeah. And anxiety is no longer in charge. That moment
There's
in
a
the panic
relief.
attack where you're like, okay,
Yep.
I'm through it.
Yeah.
All this going on under the surface,
Under
right?
the surface. Yeah.
So
Sometimes not
interesting.
even noticeable.
So interesting.
I was just trying to
Just trying to protect her.
Yes, you're noble, anxiety.
We don't get to choose who.
No, we love you too.
Is.
We keep the best and toss the rest.
Keep the best and toss the rest. Okay, interesting.
Mm.
And that's an interesting thing too, right? That's an
Yeah.
interesting metaphor as well. Hold on to the lessons, let go of
Stay
the other
positive,
stuff. Yeah.
Toss the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
You can really see how she was paralyzed with fear.
Yeah.
And that's
Not
what
sure what
anxiety
this
does.
piece is. Oh, it's all the memories. It looks like memories. Memories in
Yeah.
these little balls. There she is in the penalty box again. Oh, this is that new self or that replaced self.
I'm a good person.
Ah, yes.
The battle for self-control.
And the battle for affirming that. I mean, that's huge to be able to say that. And believe it. And believe it.
I'm selfish. I'm kind. I'm not good enough. I'm a good person.
All those things.
I need to fit in, but I want to be myself. I'm brave, but I get scared. Success is I make mistakes. I'm nice. I'm
Sweet.
mean. I'm a good friend. I'm a terrible friend. I am strong. I need help sometimes.
Every now and then, I will ask an adult client who's dealing with super high levels of anxiety. I'll ask them to imagine that they were a kid. Right now, imagine you're a kid and you were dealing with this anxiety. And then imagine that you could go up and give yourself a hug. You know, so it's you giving yourself a hug as a kid, and that you could comfort yourself in a way that would help. That is really kind of what we saw here.
Right.
You know, we saw Joy being that person for the self, somehow stepping in, and even with all the voices and all the feelings and all how contradictory they all were, that somehow she was able to give herself a hug and say, I'm all of you and I'm okay with it.
And I think at the end of the day, we really need to try and embrace that positive positive mindset.
Yeah.
Positive mindset. You know,
And not be afraid of the negatives. It's okay. Doubt.
Right.
You know,
Label
creative. Oh, this was a good idea. No, it's not a good idea. We don't have to be positive every minute. It's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel sad. All of these things.
Right. And a therapist can really coach these kids, adolescents, adults in doing just that, labeling the emotion, putting it in perspective, and really trying to get back and grounded in the positive mindset.
And I would say the therapist is needed if these things are really getting in the way. You know, the therapist isn't needed for everybody. It's just something that's a good tool. It's, you know, it's available, but
yes, and also though, you know, we want to have early intervention. You know, it's very, very popular today. You know, we have 0 to 5 programs. We want to jump on mental health. You know,
teaching
as
positive
soon
coping
as
skills
possible.
as opposed to therapy
Yeah,
for
because,
0 to 5.
You know, like a little bit of problems could spiral into a whole lot of problems. Let's be proactive. Let's fix problems before they develop into big problems.
And really,
You know?
that's what these videos are all about.
Like
These videos
somebody
are
might
all
have-
about that.
Yeah, somebody might have a lot of anxiety brewing when they're 13. And if they don't get help by the time they're 18, they might have lost a lot of opportunities to learn and focus in school, and they might have missed out on a
Right.
lot of things that they wouldn't have to miss out on
Right.
had they had early intervention.
Right, right.
You know, had they
Yeah.
been able to talk to a therapist, had they been able
Right.
to, you know, get started on these things at a younger age.
And that's actually what these videos are all about. Not only are we looking at these important topics, but with each video, with each episode, there's an article where there's a bunch of self-help stuff you can do, whether it's resources or additional ideas for taking this a step further. It's parents, I would say, and maybe in this case, camp counselors. We both worked at camps. I mean, that was amazing, right? It was one of the most meaningful experiences for me of my entire life, working at a summer camp and going.
Yeah.
But I think that
Great
it's
French toast.
great French toast, yes. And but the anchors, I would say, at the camp would be counselors, at home would be parents, and of course, parents carry all the heavy lifting. You know, they carry the important stuff because they're the ones that are prepping the kid for camp. I mean, potentially available if the child is having or a problem at camp. We'll help them talk through the experiences afterwards. So I just love that. I just love these clips today. I love your analysis. I actually really enjoyed our conversation. For me, I guess the takeaways are that I really want to stress for the people that are watching our episode today. You know, anxiety is common. It's normal. It's one of those emotions that's part of the family of our emotions. And, you know, talking about that stuff helps. It definitely helps when we're dealing with teens. And it helps for us as adults, of course. It helps for us as adults. When it does come to teenagers, though, as we can see here, the way this film really depicts, identity is fragile, right? It's still being formed. And so our emotions, we don't want to let our emotions define us, right? We want there to be a bigger process. So yeah, so that's those are my takeaways. And then really name it, reframe it, you know, challenge it, have confidence that things are going to be okay.
We have more episodes on the way, and make sure to subscribe.
If you liked what we talked about today, there's an article. The link is in the description. It takes this conversation to that next level. There are resources in there, some good extra stuff for folks.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think we need to remind everyone that the best way out
is always through.
It was my birthday yesterday. I'm not going to say how old I am, but it is Mark's birthday today, and he's 56.
46.
Well, I'll take the other one. I can't have chocolate. Oh, is this the birthday candles for me for yesterday?
Yep.
I didn't get a cake. Everyone forgot about me yesterday.
Happy 58th birthday.
Oh, thanks for telling me. All right, you ready to blow these out?
Ready.
One,
two,
three.
three.
What happened?